So, who is this character? His name's Irone. You might remember me mentioning him about last video. So, and he may look a bit different in this picture, and excuse me, and on my channel art. That's because he's got a bit of an upgrade on my actual channel art. What you're looking at right now is the version of Irone that we're using right now for Irone's comics. So I'm going to tell you his origin. He actually became my favorite character in my comic series, and he's also became a very, very powerful character throughout the years. Yeah, this character has been out for at least years. So let me tell you what's been happening. 5 years ago, I was a Sonic fan. Well, I really was ever since I was introduced to the character. Then I decided on making my own Sonic character. He was supposed to counteract Shadow and Silver at the same time. So that's what this character is supposed to do. And I thought to myself, I have to give him a name. And sorry about that. I have to give him a name, something that is not ironic. And then it hit me. His name shall be Irone, spelt like I-R-O-N-E. That's how you spell his name. But you may be thinking, how did he come into my life? Well, it started off of me pretending to be Irone all these years. In fact, I still do to this day. That's because he's my personal avatar. Well, now he's also a good friend of mine, since he on my human form, which is what I'm in right now, and Irone, which is right in front of you right now. No, well, kinda. You cannot be able to see him. He's literally looking at the camera. He's invisible to everyone except for me. I can only see him with my mind. So he's a figure of my imagination, if you want to say that. But I can actually see him. Anyways, we can switch places whenever we like, but that's just only a recent ability. Anyways, now to the real thing. Irone was supposed to stay like no wings and a horn for a very long time. He did for years, but this is his new form, and I preferred this one. This was supposed to be a drawing mistake, but I actually prefer this film to the old one. The old one looks empty. Oh, by the way, the drawing that you see in front of you is the channel art of my new comic channel. You'll see it soon, okay? It's just invisible. Anyways, Irone has been a very good character to me, and time for the actual story of Irone, as in his story, as in from birth to now. Irone was born on the exact same date as me. Well, I'm not really going to tell you when. That's only personal to my human friends. And we lived out our separate lives until we managed to come across each other by the power of a special chaos emerald that was transported from Sonic's world. I transformed into Irone for a short amount of time because I passed out. Then I was then bounded with Irone permanently, and that's fine. Irone was made to have the most powerful abilities of all characters in the Sonic franchise. In fact, he is the most powerful character in the Sonic franchise to me. He can make things explode out of nowhere. He can summon blasts out of his hands, fly, which is a statement of why he has wings, go super form if it's necessary, has a dark mode if he absorbs the negative energy of the Hyper Emerald. Yes, that's a special emerald that he has. And he has got his own special super form called the Master Form. No one can go further in it because Master means the best. That's the reason why I called it the Master Form, and it's also convenient because remember the Master Emerald inside of Sonic 3 and Knuckles and onwards? Yeah. That thing did not give you a super form no matter what, which depressed me a bit. Anyways, sorry if my voice goes any higher or darker. I'm just moving up and downwards because my human form's autistic. Anyways, well, Irone has got the ability to transport dimensions, but that's not how we end. Irone was actually going to head on over to fight Metal Irone once in order to end him. But his life was too powerful for him. He was weakened. So then he was nearly about to die just before he faked his death. He transported into another dimension, and I will not go any further because it is spoiling. And that's how Irone managed to actually get the way that he is. Irone is now even powerful since he's now got the part of an ultra being that is from another world. I will not review that comic. It will be safe with me unless if you really want to. I just don't want to show it to you guys. It'll be on a different channel, and plus even then I'll still won't show it to you guys. Anyways, that is a 10-minute long video of the origin of Irone. He's gonna stay with me from now on. And I just remembered when I said that my battery charger about my 3DS, again I said it was actually the battery charger. that died. It was a cable that I chewed a long time ago. And then it can no longer work because it got flattened. And now I need to buy a new one since the last one I had, I stood on it. And now I'm gonna end it here, guys. Sayonara. Bye bye. Oh, by the way, I don't know how long that will be. So again, sayonara. Bye bye.